Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Thank you very much for clicking on it. I really appreciate it. Today we are checking out something very exciting, if a little bit bittersweet. We are going to check out the comeback trailer for I-DLE's upcoming first full album, I Never Die. Now this literally just dropped. Well, I say just, it's been an hour, but still, it just dropped. And we had the news yesterday that was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I can't remember. The days have all kind of blurred into one this week. But we had the news that they were going to be coming back finally. And I'm not going to talk too much about this because I don't see the point in it, but I will touch on it briefly. Obviously, there are a lot of different emotions surrounding this announcement, surrounding this comeback. This is going to be our first comeback with 5 members instead of 6. And I know that there are various frustrations, various sadnesses, and all kinds of stuff surrounding this, and that's all entirely valid. I think, like I said earlier, I think the overwhelming feeling, the word to summarize it all is just, it's bittersweet. Obviously, we are very, very excited and very happy that I-DLE are coming back, because it has been a long time coming, over a year at this point, which, Jesus Christ. But obviously that sadness that it is without Soojin. And I am certainly with you all on that. It is very bittersweet. Those of you that know, Soojin was my I-DLE bias. I love her so much, and I just think the whole circumstance was just so messy, and I don't think we ever got like clear answers to anything. It was heartbreaking, and I hated it. And I know I'm not the only one that did this, but I found myself over the course of this past year distancing myself from I-DLE, because after IZ*ONE and after GFriend, like I was like, I can't go through this again. It's hard enough like knowing that Soojin has had to step away. Like that's no. So I had to kind of distance myself with I-DLE, and you know, with the members being in different countries and doing their own schedules and all of this stuff happening and no sign of a comeback in sight for so long, I was starting to get really, really worried, and that's one of the reasons that factored into my distancing myself. And then we got the announcement. We got a comeback, and not just a comeback, but a big one. Like, first full album is a big deal. And I'm very excited. I'm really, really excited. Like, there's that little hole in my heart that is always going to be there, I think, but I'm super excited to see what these girls are going to bring. I'm so excited to have more music. Their album last year was just a masterpiece. It was a masterpiece of an album. I think their best album. I think most people seem to feel that way. I certainly do. And I can only imagine what a full album from them is going to sound like. So, you know, the bittersweet feelings aside, the sadness aside, it is a very exciting time because they're back, they are here, they are still together, and we're gonna see them, and that is just very exciting. But anyway, I talked about that a little bit longer than I planned to. That happens with me, I'm a chatty bitch. But anyway, back to this trailer. I'm assuming there's not gonna be anything crazy with this trailer, but I wanted to check it out with you guys anyway because that's fun. And yeah, we're gonna dive right into it, so let's get into it. I cannot speak well today, I say, having just given like a 3-minute speech. Anyway, one thing I will just quickly say before we dive in, I'm gonna leave this in the pinned comment as well because I know people skip over intros, but any toxicity, any hatred, any, like, I'm fully aware that people are going to feel the way they feel, and every feeling around this kind of thing is valid. Like, you are allowed to feel angry, you're allowed to feel frustrated, but if there's any like toxicity or hatred or bullshit or anything like that that doesn't come from like, you know, I want to like critically engage in this conversation in a smart and thoughtful way, I'm just going to straight up delete it. I don't want this comment section to become an argument. Like, that's not what it is. So feel free to voice your opinions, voice your feelings, but please do so in a respectful way. And always remember that while it sucks that Soojin isn't here, there are still 5 girls here, and we should support them no matter what. Like, they are still putting in the work, and they are still giving us music, and that is a very important thing that we should not forget. So there we go. Anyway, into this trailer. I'm very excited. So we're probably going to watch it several times because that's what I do. but we'll watch it once through first and see how much their visuals blow me out of the water. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go.
I never say goodbye. I never stop.
Oh.
I never cry.
Wow, they look so beautiful. You hear that underneath? The muted sound.
I never die.
I already know that Twitter and social media in general, like, the fandoms are gonna be going nuts over this. Like, there's gonna be so many theories and so many thoughts. Even with the the announcement dropped yesterday, people were theorizing like, oh, there's the fact that the V in Never is so prominent. Does that mean 5? Like, is it a representation? Like, all of this stuff. Like, why is the G faded out? And I'm of two minds, because part of me thinks that like Soyeon as a producer is the kind to take that the pain and the frustration and the anger and the struggle that they've been through over the past year, to take all of that and put it into a project. She's 100% the kind to do that, and I wouldn't put it past her. But at the same time, this kind of darker route does follow on from previous stuff that they have done. So is this maybe just like, this was the plan all along and they just had to tweak some things? I don't know, man. I don't know. But what I do know is they look amazing. And whatever it is they're about to serve us, we're not ready for it. That is something I know very, very well. Also, I mentioned earlier that Sujin was my idol bias. I think in terms of active members, because I think she will always have that bias spot in my heart, but in terms of active members, I think Soyeon has it. Like I said, I kind of distanced myself from idol, so I haven't engaged in a lot of their content as of late, but the bits that I have seen, the things that I have watched, it's mainly been in my own time. Like, Soyeon, I've developed like a whole different level of appreciation for her. I've always had mad respect for her. I've always loved her talent, her personality, all of that. But recently, I don't know. I've been gravitating towards Soyeon. But anyway, again.
I never say goodbye.
The ticking is interesting.
I never stop.
Hold on. Bear with me a second.
I never say goodbye. I never stop.
12.
I never cry. I never lose. I never die.
God, Soyeon. I will say I do like the theory that like the V is capitalized and the I is smaller, and that's, you know, like a representation of 6. I think that's like a we're 5 now but we're always 6 kind of deal. I do like that theory. I saw that one kicking about and I like that one a lot. But also, yeah, no, 12, I wanted to count the ticks because, again, I know the creative process behind Idol is always fascinating, and I always just like, am I reading too much into this or is there something? But 12 is interesting because obviously, you know, 12 around the clock, you get it. But like, could that also be a representation of the time passing since their last comeback? Because I mean, technically it's been a little over a year, but still, like, kind of tracks. Anyway, regardless, again, now I actually want to look at them and not be distracted by the ticking.
I never say goodbye.
Oh,
I never stop.
it's so stunning. It's so good to see them. Oh, Sua, I missed you. I love Sua so much. What a great little egg. Little bean that she is. I promise I will get through this.
I never say goodbye.
Yuki looks
I never
insane.
stop. I never cry.
Oh, I just saw what happened with her eyes. Oh, that was really cool. Like that bit of darkness.
I never cry.
Oh, that's such a cool effect. That sound as well.
I never cry.
That's such a cool, like, edit. I love effects like that. Like, they're so trippy, but they're so cool to watch. Also, yeah, these shots in the rain. Rain shots always just hit different. They're just a different level of stunning, you know? They're just always so beautiful. Yeah, you can hear music underneath. I wonder if that's a... Jesus Christ. Now, that was one hell of a pause from me. It took me a second to register, but good lord. Beautiful. But yeah, I wonder if the music that we can hear underneath it's super muted, like you can barely hear it's there, but I'll be intrigued to see if that ends up being part of something, whether it's like an intro to the album or, you know, something like that, like, or it might not be, it might just be for this trailer. Who knows? But it'd be fun to see, fun to find out. Oh, that shot is gorgeous.
I never lose.
It's interesting that I think it's only Minnie that's in the rain. And obviously, Minnie has had big main character energy in, like, especially in Oh My God, but I feel like in a few, like Lion as well. God, it's been a while since I watched I-DLE music videos. But yeah, she's kind of had, like, main character energy in these kind of more, like, darker tone, I-DLE comeback, so it's interesting that she's the one in the rain. I think it is just her, right? You guys correct me if I'm wrong.
I never lose.
That shot of Oogie is just... it's just breathtaking. The way her hair's, like, coming across... Oh! Stunning. That's interesting as well. The tear tracks, but it's like...
I never
I guess
die.
it's like eyeliner, but it looks like charcoal, you know? 2 days before my birthday. Happy birthday to me! There's a lot of fun shit dropping around my birthday. I'm very excited. It was the same thing last year, and it's just, oh, it's a good time. Like, we've got this coming on the 14th. We have Moonbin and Sana coming back. We have Kihyun coming. We have Kingdoms happening on the 17th, and then Sola's announced her thing to be on the 16th, which is my birthday. Like, what a blessed time. Anyway, that's besides the point. But yeah, no, this looks incredible. This looks stunning. This is so interesting, the faded out G. My initial thought about that, I didn't say anything to anyone because everyone was just like, what does it mean? And everyone was freaking out and going crazy with it. So I was like, keep it to myself. But my theory was that, because the G, if I remember rightly, with their name, the G was supposed to represent, like, girl, right? If I remember rightly, it's, like, supposed to represent, like, girl. And so I wonder with, like, the fading it out, it's like... I guess, like, a degree of, like, growing up, maybe? Like an evolution into a different stage of your life, which this is for them in a really big way. Like, not only is it obviously their first comeback with 5 members, but it's their first full album. It's like a whole new chapter, a whole new stage in their career. So, like, I wonder if that's where it comes from, but I don't know. I have no idea, man. But I'm very excited for this. I think this is going to be an amazing comeback. Easily going to be one of the most anticipated comebacks that drops this year. That's for sure. But yeah, as bittersweet as it is, I cannot help but just be overwhelmingly excited, and all of that love that I have for I-DLE that I've like pushed down and kept away for the past year because it's been too painful to like look at it. It like just watching that, it all just went. And I'm like, oh god, here we go. Yeah, I guess prepare for me to be I-DLE trash for the next always. Oh boy, I don't know if I'm ready for this. I'm so excited. This is going to be so much fun. I'm going to do my best. I think with this comeback, I'm going to do my best to keep up with teasers and stuff like that as much as I can. I can't remember if they've dropped like a schedule or anything. I'm blanking. But yeah, I'm going to do my best to keep up with various teasers that I can, like highlight medleys, MV teasers, stuff like that. But yeah, this is... It almost feels weird to say this, given the context, but I think this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun journey to go on, if a bit of a difficult one. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Let me know what your thoughts are. Like I said, be respectful, engage in that conversation in a mature way. Please, anything but that will be deleted, so keep that in mind. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on everything, and yeah. I guess I will see you in the next one. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll catch you next one. Bye-bye.